Another Arsenal player withdraws from international duty. Is this just the worst possible luck at the worst possible time, or is there something else going on? And I think there could be. I'm going to let you know why. But before we get into it, if you do enjoy this type of content, just give me a thumbs up on this video. So let's get into it. So Bukayo Saka is the latest name in this international break to withdraw from injury. And it leaves you asking the question, is this legit? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Let me know. Is Bukayo Saka actually injured? Or is this maybe Mikel Arteta and Edu conjuring up a plan to try and save some of the players' legs for the most important run-in in Arsenal's recent history? Please let me know your thoughts, because I don't know what to make of it. Could Saka be injured? Yes. Could this be a plan? Yes. I don't know. You know, it does make you think, because Saka doesn't have previous. You know, he hasn't done this before, to my recollection anyway. I don't think Saka's pulled out. But there could be a couple of different factors as to why he has. You know, it could be as simple as he's injured, so he's had to pull out. Or it could just be he knows at this point his spot in that England team is safe. You know, when you're trying to assess what players are going to play in the upcoming tournament, Euros or a World Cup, there's a few positions in that England team, you know, that's not up for debate. You know Harry Kane's going to start. We now know Jude Bellingham's going to start. But there's absolutely no debate on who starts on that right-hand side. You know, the answer's Saka. There will always be debatable positions, but a right wing for England isn't one. There's no one else playing at the level that Saka is that can slot into that space and dislodge Saka. So does that mean he's kind of looked at this and said, right, I do understand that I am needed for Arsenal a lot more than I am at the minute for England, and I've got nothing else to prove. I'm not trying to win a spot. Like a year or two ago, he might have been in the position where he's thinking, yeah, look, I'm hitting some good form, but I still need to earn that England space. And right now, Bukayo Saka's position in the England squad isn't up for threat. We know Southgate likes him. We know rival fans understand that that's Saka's position. You know, all the other guys, Foden and Grealish and players like that, they're all fighting for the left wing position. Rashford, they ain't touching Saka's spot. Saka's sitting there comfortable in the fact that he knows when England next play and Saka's available, he's going to be on the pitch. He's not going to be sitting on the bench. So does he go into this decision with that in his mind after maybe having a conversation with Mikel Arteta and Edu? Have they conjured up this master plan with Gabriel, the centre-back, Magalhaes? Have they said, listen, guys, we need you. Magalhaes is pulled out. Bukayo Saka's pulled out. Or could it just be these guys are injured? Because if that is the answer, then we are in trouble. Arsenal are banging trouble if these injuries are legit. And we can't say one way or the other if it's definite. We can't say we have a definite answer because we don't know. These could be genuine injuries. And if they are, we're stuck. We are in big, big trouble, and we're probably not going to be in a position where we can fight for the title if these injuries are long-term and genuine. Do I think they are? I'm going to let you know. Look, if I'm being asked for my genuine opinion, I think Saka's got a slight injury. Do I think this is going to put him out of action for Arsenal? No. Now, am I saying that coming from a point of, well, I hope not. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Maybe. But I reckon this is a couple of week injury or a 7-day or a 10-day injury. I think Bukayo Saka is going to be playing that game against Man City. Look, Bukayo Saka has played a lot of games. He might just be the guy in this Arsenal team who's played the most minutes. Mikel Arteta plays him every single game. Is that because he doesn't have other options? Or is it just because he's that good? You know, we have seen Bukayo Saka being played in games that maybe he wasn't needed. I'm talking about early cup competitions. Arsenal could be playing any team in England, and it seems Bukayo Saka's starting. Arsenal could be playing Maidenhead United from the Conference League. And you look at the team sheet, you're going to have a few youngsters in there, but Bukayo Saka's on the right wing. He's played so much football. And that's what worries me. I think if it was a long-term injury, I think it already would have been released what it is. I think it already would have come out that Saka's going to miss the rest of the season, or Saka's going to miss a month or two. I haven't heard anything like that. Early indications of speaking to people, I'm not getting that inclination that this is a bad one. I think this will just be a short-term injury, and maybe it is best if he stays at home for these England games, just in the hopes that he doesn't aggravate whatever's bothering him. Because I do think he's going to be playing in that Man City game. Let me know your thoughts, but I think Bukayo Saka will be playing in that game against Man City. Is it a shame that he's injured and he's had to pull out? Yeah, because we've got England coming up, and they're playing some good games. We got to play Belgium, we got to play Brazil. We get to see, potentially, Arsenal players. Well, we're probably going to see that anyway. Arsenal players versus Arsenal players. We've got Belgium coming up. Trossard's been called up. So we're at least going to get to see Trossard play against Declan Rice. You would suspect anyway. Both of them guys are probably likely to get game time at some point in that game. So I will still be watching that game with an invested interest. You know, and you do watch these international breaks at this point of the season slightly through clenched fingers. You know, you're hoping your players don't get injured. It's always good to see how they get on and how they play for their international teams. But when it's just a friendly and there's nothing on the line and you know what's on the line for your club team, it's definitely slightly nerve-wracking watching these games. Now, I still will watch the games and enjoy them. I just hope we don't get any more injuries or any more pull-outs. I hope Gareth Southgate don't play Declan Rice for 90 minutes in both these games. I hope Trossard isn't played for 90 minutes in both of these games. If I had to pick one of them to play more minutes than the other, I would say Trossard. He's probably got less minutes in his legs this season, even though he's been doing brilliantly for Arsenal. You know, look at the numbers. Look at the output Trossard is doing for Arsenal, and it is very impressive. I've been very impressed with Trossard this season. So I do look forward to these games, and I would like to see Saka in that game. But in this instance, I think it probably is better for him to sit at home, you know, maybe just get the recovery needed and the physiotherapy from the Arsenal physios, and just watch this one from at home. Like I said, I want to hear people's thoughts and opinions on that, because we are 10 days away from possibly the biggest game for Arsenal in maybe the last 10 years. You know, this is first v the treble winners from last season. This is the favourites in Man City versus the up-and-coming young guns of Arsenal. The young, exciting team versus the old, exciting team. The team with experience, or is it going to be the team with youth? What team will prevail? I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I wish this international break didn't happen, because it does swing the momentum back into Man City's favour. Arsenal, if we played this game a week or two, I think we could have rocked up to the Man City stadium, the Etihad. Laters, boys, take the 3 points, we're going home. But at this point, it does make you think most of these players haven't been with their club teammates. It's going to be going on 3 weeks. You know, we do have some players coming back from injury, and that's always a bonus. But you need to go into a game like that with momentum. Now, do I think Arsenal's capable of winning that game? Of course. Look at our team. Look at our players. Like I said, hopefully we've got a full team to pick from for that game. And I'm going to be doing a match breakdown, all the content needed leading up to that Man City game. So make sure you're subscribed for everything that's coming up. But like I said, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this Bukayo Saka injury, on the Gabriel injury. Do you think they're serious? Do you think they make the Man City game? Thanks so much to everyone for watching and listening. Like I said, before you go, just do me the favour of giving me a thumbs up on this video. Just like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Gooners, have a good day.